So iOS 18 is going to be probably one of the biggest versions of software very, very soon. And it looks like this is going to be one of the biggest updates that potentially Apple could be bringing very, very soon. Now, personally for me, I love iOS. I think it's a great version of software, but there's always been some weird things going on with iOS recently. And pretty much since iOS 11, but mostly since even like iOS 7, there hasn't really been big, massive changes that Apple has basically been bringing. There's been a few things here and there, but what we really wanted kind of from the beginning with was a major rehaul of basically what the software looks like. It's been looking like the same exact version of software for such a long period of time, and we felt like Apple could go through and essentially change some things. But they never really did until right now. It looks like within iOS 18, Apple is actually going to go through and bring some pretty big changes within this version of software. Now, this in and of itself is going to be a very, very crazy thing because we have always kind of wanted to go through and wanted a newer version of software. But the big thing was the way the software looks. Apple has kind of, gave us some things that changed here and there for the last couple of years. So Apple would basically go through and change this or change give us home screen widgets or lock screen change functionality, whatever. But there wasn't really this big thing that they gave us. But it looks like because iOS 18 is going to be a pretty big version of change and pretty big version of software, they're taking their time with it and they're not wanting to go and rush and create a very, very buggy version of software. So these rumors are crazy. Now this brings us to which iPhones are going to be getting iOS 18. Now from the start, I don't know exactly which ones are going to be getting it, but if I had to guess, if this is a big major change, okay, if this is going to be a big massive, rehaul of how the software is going to look, they're not going to support it on just any iPhone. They're probably going to support it on a lot of iPhones, but probably not on a majority of them that can't support this type of, feature set. This makes me think that potentially the iPhones that are kind of up to date, that are kind of having the best version, the best hardware, those are the ones that are probably going to get supported with software. Probably the iPhones that have 4 gigabytes of RAM or more are probably going to be the ones. And that's why I kind of think the iPhone XR is probably not going to be supported with software. But I also feel like Apple's probably going to go through and they're probably not going to support the XS and XS Max either, making me think that potentially we're probably going to be getting iPhones like the iPhone 11 and newer that are going to be supported, and the iPhone SE 2 and newer that are supported as well. I think there could be a chance the iPhone XR is supported too in the XS and XS Max, but I also don't really know, and I kind of don't think so either. So I'm probably going to say that the iPhones that are going to be supported are probably going to be the iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro, and iPhone 11 Pro Max. Beyond that, I don't think the XR, XS, and XS Max, are probably going to get that version of software. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about as of right now. So that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.